The custom malt program can really be a lot of things. We can explore different small grains. You know, we malt barley, wheat, rye, corn, etc. So we can kind of use that raw material pipeline as a jumping off point.
I can get a under-modified version of this malt, or a lower kiln version of this, or a higher or lower temp version of that, or a Munich version of oats, which is something that I've been trying to get for forever, rather than doing a combo of all of these other malts to blend it. The custom malt thing is exactly what we've been looking for a really long time.
The custom malt program is awesome. We can go in with Brent and Brian and really give them an idea of what we want flavor profile wise. So we're able to create beers like truly from the back end and pull ingredients that not a lot of people have used before.
You know, one of the things that we always kind of talk about when we're talking with customers is, you know, points of differentiation. You know, we've got 8,000 breweries in North America now. What is your brewery doing that's different?
At Dissolver, we're really interested in bringing things forth and introducing the consumer to things that they can't really find in other places, whether that's proprietary yeast, proprietary bacteria, different aging techniques, combining like old school and new school techniques, or different malts or different flavors that they haven't really experienced before.
We have a spirit here at Riverbend. We're always innovating, always trying new stuff, and we wanted to kind of fold our customers into this part of the conversation and get that R&D feedback almost in real time.
It allows us to really hone in on specific flavor profiles. With a lot of our beers, especially our barrel-aged beers, we're looking to create truly unique flavor profiles that are representative of like local companies, local grains, and then the last spin on it is like our local flavor, our house flavor, our yeast. So when we combine all those things, creates a truly unique product.
When you think about it, in a world of blended malt that comes from around the world, it's pretty special to be able to isolate a specific farm or a specific state when it comes to sourcing raw materials. And so that's really something exciting that we can open up to some of our customers. You know, we're pulling grain from across the Southeast, and we've got good quality lots from all these different states that we can isolate and bring to the customers, and you know, say they want 100% Tennessee base malt, we can do that for them.
Using a local malt house for our grain is important for us because it supports local agriculture, local economy, and again, it also is really representative of the local terroir.
Leaning on the local malt, and being that malt is such a large piece of what we're doing in beer, it's extremely important from not only a flavor perspective, but also a business perspective.
When we bring a customer in for these kind of custom malt experiences, you know, if they haven't been through the malt house, we start with a tour of the facility, kind of just get to know them and their operation, see what kind of styles they're focusing on, or if they've got a cool collaboration, we'll talk a little bit more about that. So that sort of begins the conversation with the site tour, and then we go into the lab and we'll do a hot steep comparison.
The process was much easier than trying to go back and forth with any of the bigger guys. I mean, it was very hands-on. They walked us through everything, had more than enough questions for us about our interest and what we did and didn't like, and had more than enough answers for all the questions that we had.
Our customers are pretty pumped about this experience, and they kind of feed off the creative energy, and we do as well. You know, they're coming to us and saying, you know, hey, I'm out in the marketplace, I'm looking for this specific type of product, I'm not finding it, or I'm having to blend certain products from malt houses around the world to get this certain note that I'm looking for, and you know, you guys are able to create it in one lot for me, and it makes my life easier, and it gives me an exciting story to tell to my customers.